There was a beggar at a train station. He survived by begging from passengers coming and going. One day, while begging, he noticed a man in a fine suit and polished boots. The beggar thought, "This man looks very rich. If I ask him, he might give me a good amount." He started begging from that tall man. The man looked at the beggar and said, "You are always asking for something. Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I'm just a beggar. I have nothing to give." The man responded, "If you cannot give, then you have no right to ask. I am a businessman, and I believe in transactions. If you have something to give, only then can I give you something in return." After saying this, the man went to the train and left. The beggar couldn't stop thinking about the man's words. He realized he had always been taking without giving. Determined to change, he wondered, "What can I, a beggar, give to others?" 3 days later, the beggar noticed flowers blooming near the station. He thought, "Why not give flowers to those who give me alms?" He plucked some flowers and started offering them in return for alms. When people gave him money, he handed them flowers in return. This delighted the passengers, who started giving him more. The beggar made it a habit to pluck flowers every day and distribute them among people in exchange for alms. As long as he had flowers, many people gave him money. However, when the flowers ran out, the alms stopped. One day, while he was begging, he saw the same man on the train. He approached him and said, "Today, I can give you flowers in return for alms." The man smiled, gave him money, and said, "Now, you are a businessman like me." Saying this, the tall man took the flowers and got off at his station. But his words once again struck a chord in the beggar's heart. He kept repeating them to himself. He began to feel a spark of hope and realized he had found the key to success. The beggar got down from the train and, looking up at the sky, exclaimed, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. I can also become rich by working hard." People around him thought he had gone mad, but from the next day, the beggar was never seen again at the station. 1 year later, 2 men in suits and polished boots met on a train. One man asked, "Do you recognize me?" The other replied, "No. According to me, we are meeting for the first time." The first man smiled and said, "No, this is our third meeting." The second man looked confused. "I don't remember meeting you before," he said. The first man explained, "We met twice before on this very train. I am the same beggar you once advised. In our first meeting, you told me what I should do in life. In our second meeting, you helped me realize who I truly am." The second man smiled in surprise. "Oh, I remember now. You're the same beggar to whom I refused to give alms." The first man smiled proudly and said, "I'm the beggar you once advised. Today, I am a successful flower merchant. Your advice changed my life. I learned the rule of give and take. By changing my thinking, I changed my life." The 2 men parted ways, both smiling and happy. This story teaches us that if we change our thinking, anything can be achieved. If we see ourselves as small, we will remain small. To grow big, we must think big. Success is hidden in our mindset. By giving to others, we open the door to receiving more in return. Awaken your self-esteem, and success will follow.